David, who call me Victor Osimhen. I'm a football player for Napoli and Super Eagles. Welcome to my world.
From Olusosun to being an international star, did you ever think that you would come this far? If yes, what were the things that shaped this winning ideology?
Young boy at that time, it was really tough. So to become what I am today, first of all, is the grace of God. And secondly, is because I didn't like the life my family was living, so I had to go out for them just like the rest of my siblings. I actually got the hustling spirit from my elder brother Andrew, because he struggled so much. He was also playing football before he quit to also for the family and try to take responsibility, because at that time my father lost his job, so it was so tough for the family. So I also had to support the family too, so I go all out to a place where there's a dump site to sell water for them and get money so I could give to my siblings so we can make something out of it. So it was tough, and but we give God the glory for where I am today.
While you were doing all this to be able to have food to eat, did you have this vision of what tomorrow looked like, or it was?
I've always been the kind of person that no matter the circumstances, no matter what I'm going through, is at that moment, I feel like there's always light at the end of the tunnel. So even while I was in the relationship, I was still struggling. I knew I was going to make it in life, be it through football or some other things legally. I knew I was going to become someone great in life, because I work so hard, and everything that I do, I used to put God first. And this is the most, for me, important thing. And I have got few people that actually believe in me. And there was a time when I also wasn't playing football, but then I was encouraged by one of my landlord's sons. Told me, because I couldn't get boot to train, so I was just doing some kind of job so I could save up money to get boot. But then he promised to see me through my academy and everything. So I told him to split it. He can get me food, and he get me food, because that's most of the thing that I used to lack while I was in relationship. I told him, if you can get me food, don't worry, I will get boots for me to train. So we struck a deal, and then he was getting me food morning, afternoon, and night. And then I tried to save up to get myself some PL. Then that was a turning point in my life.
What life lessons would you say you picked in Olusosun, and how has it helped you to get to where you are today?
I would say what people used to say against my family, because I don't know how to really express it in words, but when I say no one actually believed in my family, I mean no one actually believed in my family that something good can come out. I've got my two sisters were staying while me I went to training, and coming back from training I saw one of my sister Joy. She was crying, and I asked her what's happening. So there's a lady in front of this face me I face you house. So there was a lady in front of us like this that said that she insulted Joy and the family, that one room we are staying is where we are going to die. So sorry to say that. So she was really crying because she's a very emotional person, and none of us like the kind of life we were living, because it was tough. And then it was sad hearing this type of thing, so I had to encourage her that don't worry, she's not God and everything like that. And there's a lady also in the next building where we used to go to, all of us actually. Sometimes we used to go to her to take to give us gari just to drink and everything. So she's actually a very nice woman. She used to come through for us. So the landlord, a lot of people on the street don't really believe that something good can come out of the Osimhen's family as at that time. So that was one of the reasons why when I come to Lagos, I used to go back there. And most of the people that comes to see me, not because they come to see me because they see me on TV, they come to look at what God has done in my life, and they're like, you're not supposed to be him, but we thank God because what they predicted for my family is not what they saw. That's why I used to say that God is the greatest, because He actually came through for me and my family.
It will be quite interesting to know how you were able to conquer these very negative words. Looking back at, what you said, the kind of words, they were more of, this is how far you can ever go. How were you able to defeat those voices?
It's not easy. There are some times where I used to go to a quiet place just to cry out my feelings and everything. Because I'm the kind of person, it's really difficult for me to tell the next person what's really going on in my life. It's so difficult. I don't know how to really express myself. I feel like I should go to a place just to cry out my feelings, or just think about life, reminisce on things that I've been going through. But then I'm the kind of person, it's difficult for words to like really hit me hard. It's so difficult. It's really difficult for me. If someone tries to use words to like tame me, I don't think they can succeed. The only person that can really go down is myself. So as at that time, I was doing some kind of jobs. I washed water for my landlord for 20 naira. I used to fetch water for my neighbors in the next building, all of them living up. I used to fetch water for them for 18 naira and everything like that. So I so much believe in anything that I was doing. I worked at Christ Embassy, me and one of my friends. I was living in the church for almost 2 months. I was doing some kind of jobs just to feed, just to have something for myself, and also give to my siblings, just for us to feed. But I think that shaped me to the kind of person I am today.
If you were not playing football, what else do you think you would have been successful at?
I think, first of all, I love music a lot, and maybe I would try in getting someone to be a ghostwriter for me, or probably I'll be like a businessman, like Aliko Dangote, doing businesses and everything.
That's nice. So what genre of music would you have preferred?
Rap music. I love rap music a lot.
So which is your favorite rap artist? You're going to give me 2, local and international.
For me, Olamide is my best, the favorite. Someone that I really love. I love his craft and how he presents his song. It's really someone that his song inspired me a lot. And I used to say this every time. International, I love Drake. Of course, I love Drake a lot. These are my two favorites.
Do you feel under pressure to perform for those that look up to you here in Nigeria?
I'm not the kind of person that really fall under pressure. I'm not built that way. Yeah, so I feel like I used to challenge myself before because I've got young kings looking up to me. So it's only right for me to always give my best, to show a great example, to let them know through the sport I love, through my craft, that they can be who they want to be if they put their mind and soul into it and put God first. So for me, I don't fall under pressure. I'm really happy about this feeling that I used to have about myself, which I feel like is the most important thing.
So do you think you would have gotten this far if you had not been to the course and gone through everything you went through?
I think everything was planned by God. So God's plan for me to be born in a poor background, for me to live in this kind of environment where no one actually believed in me or my family and everything. I think everything was planned by God, and He alone executes everything for me. And I'm grateful because I never gave up on myself, I never gave up on my dreams and what I want to become in life. So for me to be where I am today, I give God the glory.
Tell us about your identity with the mask.
So I protected my face because of the injury, the surgery I had in my face here. So 2021, I had a game against Inter Milan. So I got a cross from the teammate, then I wanted to hit the ball to the goal. So the defender was coming, so we collided, and then I had my jaw broken. Every of my face was really broken up to this place. The bone was really broken. They required surgery. So at first I was a bit skeptical about it, and then the surgeon told me that they were going to pass through my mouth to come out to my eyes and then up here. So then I have like 18 screws in my face. There's a something like iron that protect my face here, and I got another one here. So for me to be performing at top level, I need to protect myself. So that comes in the mask. I'm using the mask, and I'll keep using it because now it has become my identity, and the kids put it on. I always feel proud when I see the kids put it on with the grown-ups. So for me, it's not part of me, but I'll keep on using it just to protect myself. I'll never be caught cheating. Oh, hold on. Cheating not is like in a relationship.
Oh my God.
Cheating, stealing.
Greatest footballer to ever do it.
Messi and Ronaldo.
Between the two of them, those two superstars, football superstars, choose one.
No, when it comes to Ronaldo and Messi, I don't choose because they are the goats.
Oh wow. Make a joke using the name Osimhen.
Okay. I remember something before you guys were coming.
30 seconds.
I don't feel.
What's your favorite soup? Mention 5 ingredients that help to make this soup delicious.
Okra.
Seafood okra or regular okra?
Regular.
Which of the protein is your best?
Goat meat. You have okra, red oil. Wait. Maggi. I mean, yeah. Maggi now. Pepper. 4.
That's 3 minutes.
I don't know if they cook crayfish, but cook crayfish.
Rap using the words Victor and football.
You guys are putting me on the spot, man. Let me see. Yeah. I can't lie, I don't know how to rap. I really don't lie. But let me try. Yeah. God got my back. I'm a winner, that's why they call me Victor Osimhen.
Thank you for staying tuned with us on this segment. The next unconventional interview is going to be by a superstar that will blow your minds out. Stay tuned, guys.